almost continues to worsen, it feels as if, because you could see him now struggling to put really any weight on it. They struggle with any bit of consistency, like you mentioned, Lenny. The one thing you would say from what you want for your senior player to say, hey, look, that was not a great session on our part, but we're still in this game. If we do the basics right here, we can claw our way back. We take one wicket, and USA are still scrambling. We're still in the game. Don't give up the fight here. There's still plenty of opportunity to do it. And Gushamala has been a great example of what they should do. Because there, Sateji Mukamala hasn't looked to push the ball. Monik Patel hasn't really looked to be expansive. They've just pushed straight down, and if there's one, there might be. But everything else, it's just dot after dot after dot.
Well, it's an indictment, isn't it, Aman, that by far the most consistent bowler thus far today, and I'm not talking about the figures, I'm talking about the pitch maps, where they've landed the ball, has been this man. Kushamala is a great young all-rounder. He's still rich with potential. His bowling is probably his slightly weaker skill. He's more of a batter who bowls a bit. But he's been the only one who's bowled consistently today. He's doing a real job for his captain here, as you always need to be careful running to Dipender Singh, but that was well to his left. 3 from the over. USA won't mind about that too much for the moment. 81 for 2. Just want to update one thing that I heard about during the drinks break. Want to apologise for this, as I did miss it. Akib Ilyas not dropped from the Oman team at all. He is attending to well, a family emergency. I think his mother, unfortunately, is quite ill. So all of our thoughts with Akib Ilyas. We're hopefully going to see him in the Nepal Premier League. He has been signed. Wishing him well, and that's the reason for one of the 10 changes, but the other 9 still very dramatic for Oman, particularly the absence of the likes of Shoaib Bayan Khan, Pratikat Devele, Kashyap Prajapati, Zishan Maksud, 5 long-term, long-standing starters, as Lamachani is going to continue. Back to this game, Aman, who else is going to bowl here if Karen KC can't bowl? They've no shortage of options, as always, Nepal, but where are you going to turn next, I suppose, and how long do you keep this man on for? Can't bowl. They've no shortage of options, as
Depend a lot for Sandeep Lamachani. If he can do this for 6 balls, I reckon you can bring him. Find your length, find your rhythm. Get in T20 cricket, you might go to googly a bit quicker, but just be patient.
Another googly. This one nearly gets through. 18 overs bowled, 83 for 2. Now getting a lot of questions about Karen KC. How bad is the injury? What's happened to him? Let us show you that incident again. This was in the 3rd over of the match. Nepal's most consistent bowler on this tour. That's actually just one more look at the Lamachani googly that Mukamala read. We'll see if we can get a look at the Karen KC injury.